Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where today we're going to be having a bit of a chat. Everything is going to be explained. Behind me we have my A45, and you would have seen what has left me is my GT3 RS. That has been decided that has gone up for sale, so that is no longer with me, which is actually pretty sad. So at the moment I'm down to one car. Not that I'm complaining, because I got a pretty amazing A45S. There's an update on that coming in this video as well. But you would have seen, I originally had an order on an Audi RS6. That was the original plan. Things changed. Audi RS6 is no longer, for reasons which I have explained, but will come to the garage at a future date, just not right now. And then after that, I went and ordered myself a BMW M8, and I've had so many questions saying, Archie, you've cancelled it, haven't you? Where's your M8? Is it a press car? What's going on with it? When is it arriving? You said it was going to be here by now. Before we get going, this is the one for today, and obviously this is where the GT3 RS was based. It was here, it was living with me. I just want to drive it more. That's what a thing I want to do, is I actually want to spend some time with it, and obviously potentially tune it and do other stuff. I have spoken about tuning it, and that's still an option. And then hopefully in the not too distant future we will be back drag racing and beating a lot of cars. I know my car is filthy before you ever go at me, but I want to show you this before we get going. This is my new Huawei P40 Pro, which has just arrived, and I am absolutely loving this phone. Cannot tell you camera quality that this is shooting. It is just crazy. I don't know if you can see that properly, but the camera on this is a different flipping ball game, and I've got the very cool color as well, as you can see. That's very cool. So a lot more coming up with this phone, but I am buzzing for this. Oh yes. We'll get going, we'll put the phone down, and we will head on our way, start up the Merc in Archie Hamilton Racing colours, and we will head on. Oh, it's good in here. It is good, but we have stuff to talk about. Additions to the garage. Anyway, let's get going. Let's talk to you. Where is this M8? What is going on? He's only gone and cancelled it. I haven't. Okay, you now join me in my A45 going for an essentials food trip. That is what I'm doing, and I need to address this because obviously it's very, very, very important that I hope you are all keeping safe. Like I say, I'm literally driving to the shops now to buy my essential food and everything else while doing this update. And like I say, I just really hope that you all are keeping safe, keeping well. Everything is going to work out okay. So my thoughts are with you and your family and everyone at home. So cancelled the RS6. That is no longer coming at the moment. I want to get one second hand for sure. But the M8, I am not cancelling it. So I just want you to know that that is still coming, and it is on its way. Obviously everything which is happening in the world at the moment has affected that, because it's in the country, it's here, it's arrived, it's got my number plate on it, and it was due to be delivered. Can I just say, it was due to be delivered 2 days ago. The guys at BMW Park Lane, they're the guys who've obviously I bought the car from, and it was due to be delivered 2 days ago. But obviously deliveries are not happening at the moment, so showrooms are shut and deliveries are not happening at the moment, and I was within 2 days of getting it. And like I say, it's in the country, it's ready to go, it's got my number plate on it, but at the moment, as Park Lane etc is shut, I can't get the car. But the moment this is all over, the car will obviously be delivered straight away. Like the moment obviously things like delivery of cars and things reopens, it will be there straight away. So the car is in the country, the car is ready to go, and yeah, I mean obviously there's a lot of other stuff going on in the world at the moment, and I'm not going to complain at that, but yeah, the car is not being cancelled, it is coming. If we're going to talk about spec, I might as well give you a little bit of a hint of my spec. So I've gone for stealth on it. So I just thought the car would look best being stealthed out. I had options of going for red, I had blue, I had Donington grey, which is a really, really nice colour. I'll overlay shots of Donington grey because it really is a really nice colour. But in the end, I just thought I want to stealth it out. And you're probably thinking it's a little bit boring because your A45 is stealth as well. And your Range Rover is stealth. I just think stealth works really well. I just think it, especially for that car, it really shows off better.
Would you like me to start it up?
Can you start it up? Please do the honours.
Just the button here. Foot on the brake.
Yeah,
Ready?
I'm ready. I want to see it. I want to see in here as well.
Alright.
Amazing. That sounds awesome. Mate, it sounds so good. Look at that. Look at that. That sounds insane. They are... Even on idle, they're amazing. Modifications wise or whatever, what are my plans with it? Well, my plans with the M8 really is just to enjoy it. Like, just because it really is that cool of a car and it's been hotly anticipated. If I can do mods, I will do mods, but I don't just want to get it and just be like, oh, I want to modify it. That's not my total aim of it. What would you do if you could? That's probably what you're wondering. If I had the choice to, you do have to be a bit careful with mods in terms of your insurance and stuff for sure. But what would you do if you could? Wheels. I know for a fact wheels could look really good. I know Zed Sly, and he's basically kitted his one out. He's done wheels. I think he's lowered it. He's done a few different bits and pieces, and it does look really, really cool. So that's probably would be the first thing. Those cars are doing 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, so there's no way that you'd ever touch it in terms of tuning it to get it to quicker than that. Reports tell me there are cars out there which have done 0 to 60 in, I think, 2.1 or something, or 2. So yeah, I mean, that is ridiculously fast. Just crazy. So yeah, so that's obviously what that can be done if you wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to do that. In terms of everything else, I would love to take it to the airfield. I think that's something which I would really like to do. Take it down to the airfield and drag racing it. What would you drag race it against? I've also heard in terms of racing it against an RS6, that would be cool, but I've heard how fast that M8 goes to sort of 100 compared to an RS6, and from what I can hear and see, it's going to be a bit of a big difference in terms of the M8 would destroy that. You could get it up against things like Aventadors, you could get it, which would probably beat. I don't know what would beat an M8. It looks and sounds amazing. So if there is a chance as well to put an exhaust on it, obviously I would love to do that as well. In terms of wrapping, would I wrap the car? The only thing I would do with that M8 is satin PPF it, because I think that I'm going to overlay a shot at the moment of a car which is sort of satin black, and it looks amazing. Honestly, it really does look amazing. So that would be the only thing in terms of that. Moving on, would I track the car? So I think that's one thing which people would love to see, and how fast it would, because I know it's got a lot of features in it for that sort of stuff. And I actually spoke to Joe Achilles. He took one around the circuit and he said it was actually amazing. Surprised him massively. Brakes didn't overheat that much, which is surprising. My car actually doesn't have ceramic brakes. It was thousands of pounds. I didn't tick it, so that's one of the things I didn't do. But I've heard it's actually very, very good around a track. So that's one thing which I would love to do, is take it on a track and enjoy it around that. And then see, maybe we could do a track battle, A45S, M8, or track battle against different things like supercars. And what I would also love to do, and that is take it abroad. So when everything this all calms down and the world is a better place. I would love to do road trips in it. I'd like to take it to some cool places abroad. I'd love to just do different things with it that I haven't had to do with other cars. I just really want to enjoy it, to be honest with you, and do many, many miles in it. And I wouldn't be selling it. I want to keep it. That's not anything I want to sell it anytime soon. If I wanted to not have it, I would have cancelled my order, basically, but I haven't, and it is all coming. So yeah, that's really the update with the M8. So like I say, it's here, it's in the country. BMW factory is closed, so it's been built and it is here. And I know a few other people that have got M8s coming that haven't been built, and those guys are going to get their cars massively delayed to the second half of the year. With me, all I'm waiting for is the car to be delivered. So it could be a couple of weeks, it could be a couple of months, but I don't think it'll be a couple of months, but I reckon it's probably a couple of weeks away, if possible. But we will see. Obviously the main thing is everyone is safe. One thing I do need is a haircut. I mean, that is completely out of control. I look like a hair dog. When it arrives, hopefully weeks more than months, stealth. And I know a lot of you will be thinking it's boring because the A45S is stealth, the Range Rover is stealth, but I just think it looks the best, and you've got to go with what looks the best on a car, which is, well, they're about £120,000. It's a hell of a lot of money. And considering you could have had Donington Grey, you could have had the matte blue, you could have had red, and I think all of those, the black has the potential even to look the best. So that's going to be very, very exciting. One thing I do need to clear up, because I know a lot of people think that I just have press cars. It's not the case. I'm the first person to admit when I have a press car, because I work with very cool manufacturers, with like Audi, etc. Had an RS3 saloon for 3 months. First to admit, this is not my car. Audi RS4 for 3 months. First to admit, not my car. 3-month loan. And then it went back. A35, my car. I told you straight away it was my car. And people still thought it was a press car because I didn't have my plate on it. My plate just didn't get transferred over. Then Tony sold my A35. The M8, no, it's not a press car. It has my own number plate on it, and a different plate actually. It's something which I've gone for a little bit differently. I know you're used to seeing AH33, AH66, there are a couple of others that I actually have, but this one on the M8, I've actually gone and bought one. So I've gone and bought a totally different number plate, and it's actually quite different but very cool. I thought I'd just change it up a bit. I just thought I'd literally just get something a little bit different. Obviously now the GT3 RS is gone. AH60, yeah, 66. 66 has gone on to retention, or going on to retention. You'll like the plate on the new M8, and I just want to make cool content with it. So when everything is better in the world, we will get a chance to do that and bring you all along for the journey. Lots of cool content coming up in the next couple of weeks that has actually been pre-recorded that I've never released, so I've got that all backed up as well. So I've got a few cool videos for you on that front, and different stuff I'm going to be making as well, all to be revealed shortly on my channel. So we'll get through this difficult time. I know we will. Everyone at home, keep strong, keep safe, look after your loved ones. I mentioned I'm sending my best wishes to all of you. Keep positive and keep safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching.